I see you, Mason and Kennedy. Well done. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody down here in the Bahamas. Very tough assignment, but we're marching through. Happy Thanksgiving from the lazy river, Atlantis, paradise. Yeah, that's a good spot to be after some turkey. Believe it. And we welcome you to the Bad Boy Mowers battle for Atlantis. And inside the Imperial Arena, semifinal number 2, couple of ranked teams. Number 8, Gonzaga, number 11, Oregon. As we get ready to go, Michigan getting past North Carolina in our first semifinal. Welcome to you courtside, John Shambi and Jimmy Dykes. First things first, happy Thanksgiving, partner.
Same to you, man.
Yeah,
good
to
be
stuff.
with you. Absolutely. What a first game that was, huh?
Yeah, I was surprised. I mean, a North Carolina team that looked pretty good against Alabama, and Michigan, a hard-fought win against Iowa State, and they really thumped North Carolina.
Look, I told you yesterday, I think Michigan's the real deal. I think they're the best team in the Big Ten, and I still believe it from everything I've seen the last 2 days on the island. They're not ranked in the top 25, but they're a top 10 team. Eli Brooks was the guy today, knocking down key shots, and Isaiah Livers, and they move the ball so well. When your best player is not your best player, I'm talking about Xavier Simpson, and you still win a hard game, that's a sign of a really good team. Carolina could have gone away. They fought their way back. They just struggle to shoot the basketball where Michigan does not. Michigan is the real deal.
You mentioned Xavier Simpson, and one of the things as far as the Wolverines, Simpson fouled out. He played only 17 minutes, and yet Michigan is in the championship game. They await the winner of this one between Gonzaga and Oregon. When you look out into the Northwest and teams that have become powers in college basketball, obviously for about 20 years now, Gonzaga's been one of the powers, but Dana Altman's turned Oregon into a powerhouse as well. Final Four in 2017, and then last night, 19 points they were down the second half and came back.
Yeah, and so now you have the Pacific Northwest comes all the way to Atlantis to go blow for blow with one another. But last night was really a spectacular game because Seton Hall had this thing under control, but there was no give in, no give up by the Oregon Ducks. And it all starts with Peyton Pritchard, who's as good of a college point guard that we have in the game right now in terms of how he handles the ball, going for his 116th straight start tonight. He's a durable kid with a big-time game in big-time moments. And Miles Powell, as good as he was, Seton Hall now swing and a miss against Michigan State, a swing and a miss against Oregon.
Yeah, they finished on a huge run, a 19-point comeback, 30-12 the run to end the game. And Miles Powell with a game-high 32. It didn't matter, though, as Oregon picked up the win. Meanwhile, on the Gonzaga side, a win in their first game against Southern Miss. Corey Kispert was great. They are dealing with some injuries, though.
Gonzaga absolutely is. They weren't full strength when they came to the island. Now they're already down another guy in Anton Watson today with a sprained ankle. Last night, Corey Kispert looked like the Corey Kispert we expect him to be all season long, with 7 made threes in that ball game, ties the Battle for Atlantis record. 28 points. He's a big-time wing at 6'7" that's going to have another big-time afternoon because this is an Oregon team that can really disrupt you, speed you up. Gonzaga has not been tested nearly as severely as Oregon has. And talking to Dana Altman before the ball game, he said, I know Gonzaga's really, really good. But in terms of who we played and who they played, it's kind of hard to figure out. We will know in the next 2 hours.
Philip Petrushev will jump it up. And for Oregon, it'll be Francis Okoro. So Petrushev for